Welcome, everyone. This is our Destiny Designers University Presents. We have a special guest tonight. We're going to have a great time, have some fun. Just letting you all know that we're here. You know, I stayed up making this mix for you all night.
We got to put DJ in front of Dr. DJ NC Grant.
But I got to give that up to my team. So I see you all coming in. Welcome. It's Sunday, the official beginning to a new week. Tag somebody, let them know that we're having a conversation about self-care. So welcome once again. Thank you all for tuning in to another one of our productions for Destiny Designers University. This one is Destiny Designers University Presents, where we highlight individuals who are doing amazing things in business. You know that our audience focuses on faithpreneurs. Those are faith-based entrepreneurs who are doing amazing things in the world, building their brand and being cash flow positive. That's our goal, is really learning and doing the things that can help us with all the gifts, talents, skills, services, products we have to monetize it in the marketplace, to add value, solve problems, and create legacy. So tonight I'm excited because I have someone who's very dear to me. So let me be transparent. This is my soror. This is someone that actually came into the sisterhood and took it by storm with her desire, her zeal, her brilliance, her passion, and just the way someone shows up with their energy of wanting to help and serve can shift atmosphere, it can change results, and it can impact communities. And that's exactly what she's done. So I won't go on and on about the sorority connection, even though it's still our centennial and the greatest sisterhood on the planet, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. This is about business tonight. And I'm so proud of what she has accomplished. We have some announcements that have just come out. But what I want to really talk about tonight is the purpose of her brand, which is so necessary in times like this when people are going through a lot. It's okay not to be okay. And it's okay to be able to connect with people who can help you navigate what you're going through, and resources and tangible ways that you can utilize what they provide to help you put one foot in front of the other, to breathe in, breathe out, and just be grateful. So, Diana Hilaire, welcome to
Hello.
Thank you for being here. So just tell everybody a little bit about who you are and what led you to becoming a business owner, because that wasn't always necessarily on your trajectory, because you have quite an impressive resume. So why don't you share a little bit with our audience about who is Diana?
You know what? To be honest, I'm still trying to figure out who Diana is, because 2020 has definitely shifted some things. But Diana was a corporate worker, you know, working hard. And after the pandemic, things have just changed, where I was like, all right, what am I going to do? How am I going to, first, I couldn't find a job to save my life. It was rejection after rejection after rejection. And then I found one company offered me a job and then put it on hold because of the pandemic. But it's just been really challenging. So at that point, I had something brewing from the end of 2019 about creating some type of give back to mom. And then I had a wonderful conversation with a great girlfriend. I'm gonna see if she's watching. I had a great conversation with Sybil from the Great Girlfriends, and she asked one specific question: how can I support you? And then from there, I was like, I had something in mind to create a business, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it. And she said, do it. And then here we are. When she comes home, is live. Orders are coming in. I have a website, I have a logo, I have a brand, I have a target audience, I have a budget. Like it's crazy.
But I want you to back up a little bit, because 2020 has been quite interesting for everybody, right? There's not anyone who's getting out of 2020 unscathed. Something has happened to shift. So you had a successful corporate career. You worked for impressive companies. You were able to produce mega programming and events. And then all of a sudden, when things shifted, you were left with a decision. You know, how, like many people who are figuring out a new reality right now because of the pandemic, they're either on furlough, they might have lost their job, something went out of business and they could no longer connect. So I don't want to skip over the fact that you were facing what a lot of the country is facing right now, but you made a decision to open up your mouth and actually ask for help and accept help, because Sybil asked, but you accepted because she gave you something to ponder. How can I support you? And I love the fact that it led to a greater conversation of saying, yes, do what was on the inside of you, because there are people watching. And as we get into your story tonight, they're going to be inspired by what you've done. But I really want them to get the first part is asking for help and being able to accept that help when it comes, because you never know what's ahead. So you were able to launch this brand, which I absolutely adore. When she comes home, you're talking about self-love and self-care, and explain to me what this is about. And in real time, hi Zoe, I love it. So
this is what life is now as a mom. Mommy's working one.
And our kids could care less
go to grandma,
because that's your number one priority. That's your number one ministry, your children. So I love the fact that she felt like, okay, well, you're on camera. I want to talk to you and I need to touch mommy. And your brand is about celebrating mothers. It's about helping mothers deal with all of the things that are going on in their life. And when she comes home, there's some things that you want her to have. So give us the vision, the backdrop of how you went from the great girlfriends, Sybil asking you, how can we support you? And then you saying, well, I've been thinking about starting this business and I have a little extra time now that I'm in between my next corporate opportunity. And you said yes, and you started building it. What is When She Comes Home?
When She Comes Home, we create wellness boxes for mothers to be, and women who experience pregnancy loss. Because if you Google right now anything for expecting mothers, you'll find everything for the baby, but not necessarily for the mother. And so for me, that was critical, because at your baby shower, when people come to see you, everything is for the baby. They bring something for the baby, but nothing is for you. You know, like, what do you need? I had two girlfriends, Wendy and Stephanie Bogey, thank you ladies, who came, purchased groceries and cooked in the house, because they know I'm over here with a boppy pillow with two babies going at it at my breast. And they was like, we're going to cook for you. And I had a great, the family had a great meal. But it's stuff like that that people don't think about. Like, well, can she clean the house? Maybe we should hire someone to clean the house. How is her mental? And it took me a long time to get clear on the mental part, which is beyond critical. So this is all the little things that I've gathered for what I think mom, mother to be, and women who experience pregnancy loss can utilize.
I love the fact that you said, of course, everyone is excited about the baby and you have the shower and everything there. But I remember when I lost my second child, it would have been nice to have a love package come, because nobody really knows what to say to you when you lose a child.
Exactly.
Right? They really just don't know. They mean well and they want to do something and they want to say something, but they really don't know how to show up. And, people said things to me like, well, at least you have one child. That's not helping right now when I lost one. Oh, you're young, you can try again. Okay. You still don't want to hear that. Like, sometimes you just don't need to say anything. You can just call and say, I'm there. And one of our stores who, is my saying, she came over, Julian, and I'll never forget it. I talk about it all the time. My husband opened the door. I was on the couch. She just came in and hugged me. She said nothing. And I cried and I cried and I cried. I just needed that moment to release. So it wasn't finding a special word to say or phrase. And when she comes home, if that just came through the door and I was able to just go through it in my own time and have my moment to grieve, it's still a loss. No matter
Yeah,
what stage
absolutely.
of pregnancy you lose a child, it's a loss. And I think this is brilliant that you have created a way that when people don't have the right words to say, they can invest in when she comes home to create a custom basket of love or box of love that can
Hmm.
go to that mother and that family, because the father goes through things as well when a child is lost. But this is about the moms and the focus on them. So I think that is absolutely brilliant.
Oh, you hit it on all points. And you mentioned a great point about when people the words are not there, and that's a good way. We had a friend come to see us after giving birth. Hey Tracy, and she asked me how I was feeling in the kitchen, and I couldn't respond. All I did was respond with tears, and that hit me hard. Like, why can't I verbalize what's going on? And at that point, I still didn't know what was going on. 2 weeks after giving birth to two healthy, beautiful, babies, to twins, and I was just like, I don't know. And she gifted me a journal with a powerful message inside and a scripture. I still have this journal today. I still use this journal today. And that's where a lot of this came from, where that's in the box, of course. A journal is critical in the box. So everyone gets a journal, whether it's a self care package, a thinking of you package. We just need to, verbalize some things sometimes. And the journal is critical because sometimes we just don't know what to say. And if you don't know what to say, just give her a box. There's a thinking of you box, mom matters box, forget her not box. You could create your own box. Just so that she knows that she's loved and that someone's thinking about her.
I love the fact that the journaling was something that was healing for you, because sometimes you can't put words around what's happening and what you're feeling. And this is a way that folks can really have a moment to try to process so that they can ask for help and that they don't suffer in silence, that it can maybe be an awakening of what they need or the resources that are available. So not only do you prepare these boxes, I understand you also recommend services for mom.
Yes, ma'am. Well, not just moms, mothers to be, and women who've experienced pregnancy loss. It could be for all three audiences. We have a mental health provider at the present moment. Hi, Papa. We have a mental health specialist. Uh, yes, sir. Yes. Oh, you have my boots on. Okay. He just needed to know that I see him. Um, so we have Nayakia Brown, who is a mental health specialist. She is thebomb.com, and she's one of our mental health specialists who has offered her time to help any mom to be, or woman who experienced pregnancy loss to find someone to talk to if you can't verbalize it to your friends or family or to your partner or spouse. That's one of the services. We offer a facial, hydrofacial, right here in Brooklyn with a wonderful vendor partner, Flederly Beauty on Flatbush Avenue. They changed the whole look of Flatbush. It looked like Fifth Avenue on Flatbush. And they're offering a mom hydrofacial minus the chemicals, so she can feel loved and pampered. Our amazing caterer, Jars of Delight, will cook a 5-day meal plan and deliver it to you within the mileage. So I believe she said within the boroughs, she'll deliver it. And then we have Crystal Cleaning, who will come and clean your house for 2 hours. Bye, my love, who will come and clean your house for 2 hours, because we already know after trying to feed a baby, probably probably pump. You're lucky if you can get a bath in or a shower in within some time. And God forbid you trying to do all of that and cook. We already know the house ain't looking spotless. So these are some of the services we offer to our customers.
I love it. And I love the fact that you have a variety of choices. So when you go to the site, you can go to the catalog and you can see the different choices that are there and the people who have partnered
Yes.
when she comes home, so that you can get these services as well. So it really gives you a variety of ways that you can support people around. I think 2020 has shown us that we can't do life alone. We need people, we need resources, And we need the opportunity to find out about this kind of service. And this is, I love this photo with you and why you found it. So it can be curated. If you don't see a package that's there, you just reach out and
Yes.
custom opportunity can come. So let's now move on to some of the other good news, right? Because you stepped out, you started this, you started entering business competitions. You did one with the Great Girlfriends, and it was a pitch competition. And there are people that are listening, they're like, well, I don't have the first piece of investment on what to do with a business idea. How do I begin? How do I make money? What is a pitch competition? Tell me the value of being able to participate in that pitch.
Well, before you even get to a pitch competition, I was taking a 10-week business plan course over the summer through a program with Canva, and they teach you how to put a business plan together. And even prior to doing the business plan, I entered a competition for up to $20,000 with the Brooklyn Public Library and their annual business plan competition called Power Up. And so when I signed up for Power Up, I had to put a business plan together. So I did that over the summer. And then, then I've been in business. I have my own business. I have my event planning business on the side, but I never paid attention to companies wanting to support you and give you money to help grow. And so all of a sudden now I'm seeing pitch competition. So the Great Girlfriends, in collaboration with the colored girls, had their first pitch competition. And I just threw up a prayer and I said, all right, Lord, let me try this. Never done a pitch before. And there was 3 of us who made it to the end, and 2 of us got the grand. I got the grand prize, and then there was a second place prize. And I was just like, oh my gosh! And I had 90 seconds to put my 22-page business plan out there so people can see what it is. 90 seconds, Dr. Grant. Well, talk about an elevator pitch.
Well, that is key, right? Because not all the time you're going to have to give a whole hour or 15 minutes to someone who could be an investor, who could be an angel investor, or who could be a partner in what you're doing. So pitch competitions just help you to sharpen your saw, help you to be ready for these opportunities when they come. So congratulations to you. You never did one before, but clearly you did something right, because pitch competitions increase your ability to have confidence in what it is that you are doing with When She Comes Home, which opened up another way for you to be able to celebrate.
Who that is?
So excited that you were able to be a part of this first time ever, right? Partnership or a new initiative, I should say, with American Express and I Fund Women. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
You got real money, not play money. This is not monopoly money. This
no,
is
ma'am.
Real money.
Not Haitian good. real American dollars.
I love it. So tell us how this happened.
This happened so backing up a little bit, I did a crowdfunding in October, the end of September into October. And with all the help of my family, friends, and support and sorority sisters, just with the help of all my supporters, I was able to raise over $11,000 in less than 30 days.
Woo-hoo.
And I did that through I Fund Women's platform. And from there, that catapulted to, I Fund Women have business partnerships with Caress, with Visa, and they have one with American Express. And this is American Express's first 100 for 100 program. And I literally got an email saying, you have been selected. I was like, did they spell my name wrong? Did they send this to the right person? Like, I couldn't understand what it was all about. And then they said, we would like to speak to you. Make sure that your Zoom camera is on. And so, that's code word for look cute and put some face on. And when they was like, congratulations, we are going to support your business with $25,000.
Wow.
I was like, say what now? Wait a minute. What you said? And here we are. I am so grateful for I Fund Women in collaborations with American Express's 100 for 100, because the perks that come along with being a part of this program, I'm going to let you guys just do your research, pull up the press release. We get space at the Hilton to work if we need to, complimentary of this program. We get credit for the app Calm. They give us credit so that if we need to just sometimes decompress or whatever the case may be, we can tap into that. I mean, the perks are insane. And this is new to me because they didn't tell us anything except you're getting some money.
Wow.
So
Wow.
you found out the same time I found out what else comes with this program.
I love it. But see what's exciting about this and why I wanted us to talk about it today, right? And to be able to be in this conversation. So many people are being tested in 2020. Are you going to be bitter about the things that we're experiencing, or are you going to use the time to get better? You
Right.
use the time to get better. You were in transition from having a great corporate experience. You were able to work with phenomenal individuals, meet people, and just produce some of the awesome events that I've been able to witness and be a part of. And then you were like, okay, what's next? How can I move into a different space? What other corporate opportunity is there? And while we know God has the plans he has for you, you chose to use what he already gave you, which was an idea of how you can support women the way you needed that support. When she comes home, comes from a personal place of understanding some of the things that helped you and would be beneficial to you on your journey. And then you took it a step further. You went to the public library. You took advantage of the course. You invested in yourself and in your time to do that. You started writing the business plan so that you could participate in the pitch competition. Hello, people, anyone that follows me, action, action, despite the distraction. If you didn't take action, we wouldn't be here today celebrating your award from American Express and I Fund Women. You had to do something. You had to put yourself in a place, in a space that this could happen. And shout out to Diana. Hey, Diana. She says she's so proud of you. The two Dianas are here, and she's excited watching your journey. Hey there, Nolan. Appreciate
Hey, Noellen.
Hey, Noel. Oh, I told you no. Noel, darling, thank you for joining in and being a part. But I wanted to showcase tonight what happens when you follow your dreams, what happens when you stay the course. And we don't know what else is coming. We don't know who else is going to now hear about when she comes home, because you are now in a position to take advantage of all these resources, the space in the Hilton, the additional funding opportunities, the collaborative relationships that you'll build, the spaces and the rooms that you will enter just as a result of the co-branding of American Express and I Fund Women. So I am just thrilled that you have taken it to the next level. So what's next? What's next for when she comes home? What are you doing for the holidays? What promotions do you have? How can people not only go and visit the site that we've had scrolling throughout our conversation, but what do you want them to know about when she comes home and what's next for you as we close out 2020?
Well, what I want them to know about when she comes home is, even though our target audience are moms to be, and women who experience pregnancy loss, don't get lost in that, because a lot of my orders recently have just been for thinking of you, just because, let me send my sister something, let me send my girlfriend something, let me send my mother something, just because gifts. So don't get lost in the fact that, and nothing here says mom. It doesn't look like it's only a mom thing, except for our honey pot vendor who has a mommy to be product line. And honey pot is one of our partner vendors too. So if anyone's looking for anything, honey pot, you can make a great box to give, a woman with some of their products. But yeah, I just want them to know, don't be turned off by the whole mom to be, or women who experience pregnancy loss. This can be for any woman in your life who you feel needs a little surprise package.
Well, I love it. I'm already thinking about two people who are going through some things in their life right now that need one of these. So I'll be talking to you about customizing an experience for them and really supporting another Black-owned business, a woman-owned business. And we know that in this time and in this season, people are going through a lot during these Thanksgiving holidays, the Christmas holidays, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you're celebrating. know that we need to think about other people. And the whole premise of what you've built with When She Comes Home helps us to focus on how we can help somebody else know that we see you, just as your babies wanted us to know, hold on, you can talk about when she comes home, but I'm the priority. And as long as you acknowledge them and that you told them that you could see them, they were okay. And moms to be, those who've experienced loss, they want to know that somebody has seen them, that they acknowledge what they're experiencing, what they're going through, and how their life matters. And you want to do something to support and celebrate them. So you have your Thinking of You, the Mommy Matters Too, Forget Her Not, and you have people who just love, the testimonials are there with what they've experienced and what it is that they're going through. So I encourage everybody that is tuned in today, if you never heard about When She Comes Home, please share it with someone. Our goal is to continue to present on this series. And yes, we do have a whole network of shows at this point, but on Destiny Designers Presents, we want to be able to highlight people who are doing wonderful, courageous, and amazing things in the world, something that can lift our spirits. They're adding value. I believe if we can see lunacy and what I call cray cray go viral, we can make something go viral. We can help people in their businesses and in their endeavors achieve success by supporting, by collaborating, by spreading the word. So any final words that you want to share with our audience today, Diana?
Oh man, this has been a labor of love and sacrifice. But it was so worth it. And I just want people to know, whatever you have burning inside of you, a desire, a dream, whatever it is, please do not stop and just push forward and go for it, because you'll never know what's going to come out from the other side. I had no idea I would raise $11,000. I had no idea American Express would see me and say, let me support you. I had no idea that almost 200 people invested in my vision. Never in a million years. I just thought I was going to buy a couple products, put it in a box, and just send it to people who might need it. And I have a whole business. I have a whole tax-paying business. And it just took a village. And I just want to thank everyone who just lend a hand, let me use their apartment. My best friend let me use her apartment, all her props in the pictures. Her, shout out to Claudia, took over her whole living room. Frat did the website. Frat did the video. Maurice and Eddie, thank you. It's a village. It's a village. And I am eternally grateful for all my family, for all my friends just holding down the kids. If I say, hey, can you hold them down while I do a video? Even though today has not been the greatest experience because they're still rolling through and trying to get my attention. But it's just a labor of love. And I am so grateful that I pushed through and I fulfilled this dream, because I cannot wait to help all these women, moms to be, women who experience pregnancy loss, women who just need a little self-care, a little pick-me-up, whatever the case may be. I'm just here to support women. And I just got an order for 30 boxes. So, yes, ma'am.
Awesome.
Pray for me, because I don't have no space in my apartment to do an assembly line. I'm going to need someone's basement or something to put 30 boxes together. And it's just through word of mouth, or, friends of a friend or old colleagues who just say, hey. So I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for you, Dr. N.C. Grant, and for your platform to let me speak to everyone today and just to share When She Comes Home. It's been a journey, and I'm nervous to see what 2021 has in store, because none of this was expected. None of this. So it's just like, American Express say, get your website ready, because the orders are going to come in, and it's going to happen until December 31st. So you might see me in a commercial. You might see me on one of their Instagram or social media postings. You'll never know. But I'm going to share it with the world when that happens.
Absolutely. Don't be nervous. Walk in it. This is your season. This is your time. You prayed for it. Now it's here. And that's how it happens. It's not that, oh my gosh, this came out of nowhere. You've been working. You've been doing the work. You don't have to get ready. You are ready. So this opportunity came. Now it's going to take you places where you have no idea That's the
Ooh.
one thing I love about serving God. Not everybody does, but I know I do. And you never know the plans. He will exceed the expectations that you have if you just stay the course and do your work and watch God work. So congratulations to you. I'm
Thank
so
you.
proud of you. I'm like, yes, this is my Diana. You know, and our sister
Well,
say special. This is my special. So
I'm
I'm
standing on your shoulder. Don't brush that off too quick. I stand on your shoulder. 15 years in the game for me. I'm not gonna tell people how long you've been a Zeta, but
oh
15
Lord.
years of me being a Zeta and standing on your shoulders and mimicking a lot of the things that you accomplished throughout the years. I was just like, and I'm always texting you, emailing you, what I got this, I did this, and it's just I have great examples like women like you to say, you know what, I got to make her proud. So let me do this. So thank you, Dr. Grant.
Oh, you beyond made me proud. I am just thrilled. You will do even more. I keep telling you that every time she tries to throw it back at me, I said, do better than me. You know, I want you to go further than me. That is exactly how we support one another in the things. And then look at my baby. And then she's going to come and blow us all out the park. But I love it. She's ready for the camera, honey. She's ready for the lights and the camera. And I love it. And I'm glad that even though you're like, okay, you want to have a quiet space to film and you want to do this without interruption, the reality is you're a mom and you're a mom in business. And this COVID environment has shown everyone that we can do life with our children in our homes, interruptions and all, people on Zoom messing things up, not having proper etiquette when they're on videos, but they're learning and they're getting through it. And we all have to extend each other the grace to walk in the thing that we have been put here to do so that we can make a difference, add value, solve problems. And at the end of the day, have an inheritance. So that sweet baby that is all over right now has something to look forward to because mommy worked hard to leave a legacy for her and her brother. And who knows if you have some more coming after this. One never knows.
I'm not gonna say a near nutter, Dr. Grant. Nothing.
Well, thank you again. I'm going to give you a round of applause. We're so excited for you. Go ahead. I'm going to show one more time the fact that you have won this incredible opportunity with American Express and iFund Women. That is just, you know, it's encouraging. And somebody needed to know that it started with a dream. You didn't quit. You kept moving forward. And look, that's you. She did that. So if you're watching this live, I want you to type in, she did that. If you're watching the replay, she did that. Follow her. Go and check out the website. Order something for someone over the holidays. And we'll be back again with another episode of Destiny Designers University Presents with another awesome entrepreneur.
Thank you.